and welcome to the channel. Today, of course, is a very exciting day, guys. Today is the D-Day where Rolex, of course, releases all their new watches. Not just Rolex, of course, there's other brands. Tomorrow is going to be Tudor, but today I'm just going to talk a little bit more about the Rolex. I'm not going to talk about all the watches that was just released because, of course, I'm pretty sure it was a lot of different dials. But of course, some of the ones that I would like to talk about will be definitely the ones that I think are the most, I don't know, how should I call it? The ones that I like the most, of course. You know, a lot of people are already talking about these particular watches, and of course, there's a few of them that I was really surprised to see, and some of them was also discontinued. Of course, one of the watches, I want to start with two of the ones that was discontinued that I think is one of the hardest watches on the market, and of course, one of them is the gold Daytona in green dial. There's a new dial that was just released. I will show you guys right now, but that watch was discontinued. Also, the OP celebration dial, and those two were already discontinued. So let's see how it's going to happen. You guys can probably already start looking for the prices on the secondary market and see probably, of course, an increase in price in those watches because they're very wanted. A lot of people want these pieces and you cannot find them, and now they're discontinued. So they're just a few out there already on the market. Probably some of them are not selling the watches. But of course, the Land Dweller. I want to talk a little bit more about the Land Dweller. That was one of the first leaks, and I think they were pretty accurate. Some of people were sending videos and photos of one of the famous guys that was already wearing the watch. But the Land Dweller, I think I like the watch. I think it's a very nice piece. You know, it's more squarish looking watch bracelet, and of course one of my favorites will be the Land Dweller in platinum or in gold. That will definitely be a very iconic piece in my opinion in the future. Like right now you can probably find an oyster quartz, and it's like very rare to see. Same thing I think is going to happen in the Land Dweller. The dial is it's amazing. I like it. It's really cool. And of course you can find it in 40 and at 36. Prices, I don't even want to talk about prices because prices have been changing for the past 5 years. Gold is in all-time highs right now, same as silver and other precious metals. So prices you can find them on the webpage. You can check it out because right now it's crazy. Of course, they're over $50,000, $40,000 in gold and platinum pieces. Other one that I want to talk about is also the Daytona, guys. Daytona green dial was discontinued, so this new model was released with the gold sub dials that I think it looks very cool. But I know for some reason we know you always kind of take a little bit of time to accept all the new changes. So as far as now, I really think I like better the old dial on the green Daytona. But of course, that watch is already discontinued. So this is the new model that you can find, and probably it's gonna be hard to find on the market. Other one that was really shocking to me was the Oyster Flex Daytona with the Tiffany or flamingo blue dial that I think I will really call it the flamingo blue Daytona. We have seen that already on, of course, in his baby brother Tudor, that I think is doing an amazing job for the past 5 years. Also, Tudor is doing a really good job. They're probably kind of trying out some of the dials, some of the watches, materials and stuff in Tudor. They see how they behave, and probably they just create these beautiful pieces. And I think, of course, it's really helping a lot its baby brother to people actually putting them in a better position in the market. So I think Tudor is doing a really good job. Of course, we should see which watches will be released next day, actually tomorrow if I'm not mistaken. So very exciting to see that. Also, of course, GMT green dial, beautiful piece, coming back at the new Hope 2, or I don't know how people will call it, but now you can find this beautiful green dial and green bezel. But of course, this is a white gold piece. It's white gold. You cannot find this on the steel yet. I don't know, probably in the future, but as far as now, it's only in gold. Beautiful piece, nice. I think it's gonna be very hot on the market too. Which other one? Also, I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I'm recording. Of course, other one that I like a lot, and I think it's one of my favorites of all the ones that was just released, was the Ever Rose or Rose Gold GMT with the tiger eye dial. This beautiful dial is amazing. This is a precious stone. It's not just a regular lacquering whatever dial. This is a beautiful stone, and I think the contrast of the dial and the stone and the watch is amazing. Looks very cool. I like it a lot, and I'm very excited to see all of these pieces, all of these watches in person, so I can bring this to you guys, a closer look, and check them out. With, you know, I always try to do. I don't want to talk a lot of, you know, speculations and stuff like that. I just want to give you guys the facts. These are the watches. These are the pieces that was released. These are the metals. Of course, expect probably in the future prices to change. That's something we have seen in the past 5 years. Rolex increased it in price in January the 1st. So at this point, I don't know. I mean, probably till next year, or you know what? Now that I'm actually thinking, some of the watches went up in price, including the GMTs. Those watches, you used to find them for $11,000. Now, look at these new prices, are around in the 13s, and that's something people were talking about a lot. So that is really shocking too. But of course, you know, I'm lying about that. People were probably were joking about it, but no, they have an increase in price, guys. Same price, it's 10,800 and yeah, $11,000. I just want to make sure. I don't want to make. I just want to give you guys the facts, just like I say. We have not seen yet increasing prices. If we see that, probably guys expect that to see next year, maybe. So if you guys see those pictures that were going around online about the GMTs around 13,000s, they're not real, they're not true. So don't believe that. Real prices are still the same. They're in the 11s. Of course, 1908 all gold with gold bracelet. Very nice piece too. I like it a lot, and I think it's very iconic, same as Cellini's. And I think, of course, this watch is going to be probably not a very common piece to find on the case. I think this probably has to be special order or something, or you might have to find one or two, but I don't think it's going to be like they release or they make all the sports, or they just models. I don't know. That's just my thoughts, but let's see what happens, guys. I'm really excited to see all these watches on the market. I would actually love to see your thoughts on the market and about the watches. Tell me in the comments below, what do you think, which one is your favorite, and of course you know, this is some of the crazy stuff that is going on right now on the market. Watches that was just released today in the United States. Of course, this was, a lot of people were talking about it already yesterday, because in Geneva, they're already kind of ahead a few hours. But of course, I don't know if I'm missing one. Let me go really quick. Of course, OPs, just like I say, discontinued. We have new dials for the OPs, kind of like I don't know how you call it, but you know, nice colors. You know, you can find this. You can find a purple one that I think is nice, and yeah, purple and green, but it's not like a mint. It's probably like a mint green, but like a matte finish. It's not like the old one. One of the shocking ones, I mean, of course, probably the one that I was really shocked was probably the Flamingo Blue Daytona. So that's one of the watches that was crazy to me to see in the market, because that's something. Oh, of course, guys. Sorry. I'm forgetting about the green dial. Sky Dweller in gold jubilee. Of course, probably you can find that in Oyster, but green dial Sky Dweller, that I think it's also a very nice piece. It's gonna be very hot on the market. It's gonna be kind of like the old, well, we can probably call it old already because it was last year. The rose gold and blue dial. This is gonna be probably the new hot Sky Dweller on the market, and probably those two. I mean, I haven't really checked if the other one was discontinued, but if you guys already know that, please let me know in the comments. Which other watches you guys already know that are discontinued. I would really like to see that too. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. I don't want to hold you too much. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, give us a like, and of course wait for the watches to be shown in this channel. Once I have it on the hands, I will try to give you guys a closer look to this particular piece, and of course I will really appreciate the support. So I think that's pretty much it. Wait for the next video. I also have other video that I haven't released yet, but wait for those. It's another Cartier Ballon Bleu with green dial, but of course let's talk about this first, and then I'll show you guys the rest of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments below, and see you guys.